Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video. Today is the first video of 2020. Super stoked. Haven't been filming too much for you guys just because I've been super busy and just looking forward to these tryouts. I've been taking a lot of time just for myself to train without kind of being distracted filming. But I'm gonna film today. Got some new cool stuff to show you guys, the new kind of theme for the channel going into this next year. So roll the new intro. All right, so I made it up to the field, about to get in a training session. Want to work on some explosive kind of speed and also some finishing. But just to kind of talk you guys through the whole kind of theme, logo, all that kind of stuff. It's called Live the Dream, and that's kind of the next chapter. Last year, it was all about path to pro. And even though I definitely haven't made it to the professional level, I've played at the semi-professional level now, and I've got that taste of, you know, almost that pro experience. And I feel like I'm getting closer now to being a professional, to where hopefully in the next year or maybe two, I'll be fully professional at that moment. But I didn't want to have that theme, you know, running throughout the whole channel, because once I make it pro, it's no longer path to pro. So I wanted to design something for myself, and then after I did it, I was like, that would be really good for the channel and for the theme and for the new logo. So it's called Live the Dream because all of us have that dream to become a pro footballer, and it takes a lot of sacrifice and a lot of dedication. And I think saying that we have the dream isn't enough. We actually need to start living the dream life. If you want to become a professional footballer, right now, go ahead and start living your day like one. See what the professionals are doing and implement that into your daily life. Their diet, their training, their mindset, you know, all the hours of studying, of their position, of film, and all that kind of stuff. If you want to live the dream of becoming a footballer, you need to go ahead and just start living it. So the graphic, as you can see in the background, has these kind of red lines going up and down. That's kind of to signify all of the highs and the lows of chasing the dream, because there are definitely a lot of lows, but there are definitely a lot of highs. So it just kind of shows in kind of an abstract way the highs and lows. Little post note here. Most of you guys who know me know that I actually used to do graphic designing and stuff like that for competitions, and actually did it for a couple different clients. But that's kind of definitely a big passion of mine, so that's why I put so much kind of thought and effort into this stuff. But moving on to Live the Dream, you can see that it's red because that's kind of my theme, but in the middle it kind of looks like there's some abstract lines running throughout the font. But actually, if you kind of zoom in and look closely, it's actually a soccer ball inside of the font. So it just is kind of a reminder of why we wake up and do this every single day. And I just thought it was like a really cool theme that I wanted to go with. That's probably going to be the theme of my channel, you know, from here on out forever. Or who knows, maybe I'll get a different design in my head that I want to change up. But that's the theme for now. It's all about living the dream. So hopefully you guys are liking the new logos and everything. It should be in the bottom of your screen, down here or down here, I can't remember. But that was just something that I wanted to change up in January. So all the graphics on the YouTube, on the intro, the outro, all that stuff has been changed. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'm just gonna be getting my stuff on now, and gonna be getting ready to train. Okay, so for the first part of this, I'm gonna be doing a voiceover. Whenever I first started out shooting today, it just wasn't really going well. That one, it was just terrible. Here lately, I talk about it a little bit later, but my shooting just hasn't been good. But by the end of this session, working on this was really good. And by the end, I was hitting some really good top bends. But here, this drill, running, I wanted to work on some kind of explosive speed and agility. Taking the first shot with the right foot, really good top bends. Then here, doing the same thing, but doing it in reverse. And then here, I'm kind of giving myself a through ball because I'm a left winger, so I want to practice hitting those first time, like if I'm getting a ball from either my number 10 or one of my midfielders. So this is a really good drill. I really enjoyed doing this one. There, I was just working on trying to sneak it into the near post, which was pretty good. Sometimes you can catch the goalies out doing that. And then here, just the same thing, got some really good curl with the left foot. So overall, at the beginning, I just wasn't doing well, but closer to the end of this session, you'll see that the shot's really starting to improve a lot. And that's just something that I've continually been working on. This has been almost about a week since I filmed this, and my shots have already gotten so much better. As you guys know, I am the goalie coach at the high school, as long as the assistant coach. So I usually take shots pretty much all day. So now that I'm able to do that again, my shots were hitting top bins like insane on practice the other day on the goalie, and he was even telling me how good that they were. So just gonna be working on this myself. I know it's not too good, and I know I had some people comment on one of my last videos on things that I should be doing, but I don't show you guys everything that I do. This is one video out of the whole week, and I practice shooting sometimes up to 4 times a week. So this is just something I need to get back on the groove myself, because this was at the start of the new year. So I was just trying to get back into the groove and trying to find my rhythm again. And it doesn't have to be continually perfect. As long as I'm getting good connection in them and I can kind of place them pretty much where I want them, they don't have to go top bins every time. So that's just kind of something that I've just been working on. Don't get me wrong, that one just wasn't too good. I definitely need to keep working on this. But here you can see my left foot was able to hit that, put it in the top right. So something I'm definitely going to be working on still. And then here I went on to this drill, just working on getting the ball out of my feet, and then just working on finding the corner there. Perfect one, just like that. And working on this also helped improve by the end of the session. It was really good, because sometimes you just got to work on that technique. Sometimes you can get so focused on doing other stuff in your game that you just kind of almost forget the technique. And here I can tell what's going on as I'm not getting my leg back far enough. That one was so close. But just little stuff like that I've got to work on, get my foot placement right. I can tell in these curling shots I'm not putting my toe up high enough. That one was beautiful, absolutely perfect. So my technique was good on that one, but like let's say this one, all right. I was switching it up, trying to do a power shot. Here, trying to curl it, went too far into the middle. Now the flight of the ball isn't bad, and that's what you need to look at, but it was just a little too central. So some things that I got to work on, but now I'm just going to let the rest of the video kind of play out. Okay, so I was just doing this one drill, was hitting top bins after like time after time. So turned on the camera, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and record this drill since I'm doing good. And this is what happened. So annoying, I hate it when that happens, but now I'm going to be working on, to finish it off, some left foot kind of crossing shots, just to work on some technique with my left foot. So we're going to get to that, and that will probably be it. Training session now done, really good. I just finished it off after I did the left-footed like shooting / crossing, just to work on the technique. I did some juggling afterwards because I've been wanting to break my juggling record and get it to 1,000. The last time I really tried, I got it to 781, 782, something like that. So I wanted to try it again today. Got the 689. And it was so windy, my eyes started watering because my eyes were open so long staring at the ball. that my eyes started watering, and then it distracted me, and then you miss kick it once and it just ruins the whole thing. So only got to 689, but I'm gonna get to 1,000 hopefully by the end of January. That's my goal, or at least 900. But overall, it was a really good session. It didn't start off well at all. I had terrible shots. I just haven't been able to find my groove in shooting again. Like, you guys probably remember a couple months ago, I went through the same thing. I don't know what causes that, but for me, if I don't like continually focus on shooting, I lose it so quick. But coming up here today and just focusing on getting all the reps in was really good. By the end, I was hitting them, you know, top bends every time, and then I had those where they hit off the post and the crossbar. So overall, I'm satisfied with how it went. Left foot was really looking good. Even from like the last shooting video that I did with my left foot, I finally am able to start to generate more power and be able to get it to the top corners a lot better. So overall, super happy. About to go home now and show you guys what I've got going on for the rest of the day today. All right, back home now, about to get in my lunch, and it's gonna technically be like a second breakfast. Those of you who have been following me for a while always know that I come back home, eat eggs, oatmeal, all that good stuff, because even though it's kind of more of a breakfast meal, it has so many good benefits to it. And I never eat a big breakfast in the morning. I usually have like some kind of yogurt and like a banana. But that's pretty much gonna be it for the lunch. But one thing I am gonna start adding to my diet to drive for myself, because some people say it doesn't have really any benefits. Some people, you know, live and breathe by this stuff. And all of them say if you have the money to get it, to go ahead and get it, because for some people, it can offer better benefits than others just by how it reacts. But one thing that I'm going to start trying to see for myself, and if I don't notice any difference, then I won't keep using it. But if I do notice any difference, then I'm going to keep using it, is just BCA. So I'm not sponsored by this brand or anything at all. I'm just personally wanting to try and get some BCAs, because they say if you add more BCAs to your diet, that it can help muscle recovery, can help aid in muscle soreness after like a big intense workout, and it can help, you know, kind of it makes your mind kind of more clear and more sharp and focused. So I'm going to be trying that, see how I like it. If I like it, then I'm going to keep using it. I actually got a really good deal on this stuff. You can get 30 servings at like Walmart or whatever for 19 bucks. And if you go on Amazon, you can get this exact brand, 30 servings for about $15. So you save about $4 for 30 servings, which should last you about a month, because you're only going to be using one serving a day. But this stuff is actually 60 servings, and I got it for the same price, for 15 bucks. So for 2 months, I'm going to have this stuff for only $15. So I couldn't beat it, so I went ahead and picked it up. Going to start trying it out, seeing if I like it. And then I'm going to let you guys know a little bit later if I notice any benefits with the BCAs. But now it's time to go cook up lunch and then eat that up. Okay, so it's getting close to 4 now. I am back coaching at the high school now that the school's back in, and we have an away game, which means I got to be at the school around 4:15 or 4:30, and then the bus leaves at 4:45, and then it's going to be an hour and a half drive to where we're going. So all that's going to be good. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to eat pretty big right now. I just had some oatmeal and everything. I actually ended up having something else for my lunch today, so I went ahead and had my oatmeal now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take this with me. You guys heard me talk about this in my last video. It has a little compartment down at the bottom for my protein powder, and so this is just filled up with water. So then whenever I'm on the bus, whenever it gets close to around 5 or 5:30, I'm going to go ahead and put that in there, drink that up to go ahead and get some protein in me to keep going on all that, because I'm pretty particular on how much protein and how much food I'm getting in per day. Making sure that I'm in a caloric deficit still, so trying to eat on the road like that is kind of hard, but having this is really easy, because then you can get 30 grams of protein in you real quick. So just getting all my stuff together, then I'm going to be taking you guys kind of a little bit along the ride of going to the game and everything like that. Hopefully our team wins. We played them already once this season at our field. I wasn't at that game because I was still in season during that part, so I actually had practice that day down in Orlando. But I think they ended up winning 4-2 or something like that, so hopefully they can get the win tonight. But I'll take you guys along with me, show you guys what all that's like, and then that's pretty much gonna be the end of the video. Okay, so this is future Steven now. I didn't actually end up filming the rest of anything that night because I got to the school, had to take care of some things because the coach was running late, and then the bus ride and everything, but it was a good game. They ended up winning 5-1, 5-0, it was 5-0. So it was a really good game, but now it's the future, so I didn't film any of the rest of that, didn't get home till about 10, and then by the time I ate, I went straight to bed. So just want to come on here and say so sorry for not being able to upload a lot. Now that I'm back coaching again, like everything is just super crazy busy, and going out of town on the long bus rides definitely don't help. And as it is now, I just got done training about an hour ago, eating, and then I go up to the high school to help coach again. So everything's been super crazy, but that's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Gonna try and get one more video out for you guys before the tryouts, and then I might even vlog the tryouts, going to it and everything. But that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next video.